Today I'm going to take you step by step from beginning to end on an AC repair. First of all, when you determine what the issue is with the car, whether you have a compressor or a dryer failure, or you have particles all through the system and you need to flush it, we highly recommend Super Flush by Würth. The difference between a regular flush and a standard flush and our flush is this. If you notice, when I shake it, all the particles go to the bottom. When I shake it, our flush, the particles are suspended. When they're suspended, it means it's actually going to pick up more of the debris and flush it out so you have a cleaner system. It's an oil-based, safe to use on R12-134. You can leave up to 10% in the system and it won't harm it. It also has antioxidants in it, so there's no corrosion, it won't dry out O-rings, and it leaves the system very clean. We also have a flush hose. Everyone knows what a mess it is at times to flush an AC system. With the flush hose, you simply put this on the outlet of the condenser or the evaporator. When you pump this up, the inner tube inside closes up on the end of the hose, holds it tight, so you can take the other end, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and be able to see what debris comes out of the system. When you're done, you simply push the button on the back and it releases it. The flush gun that you use, standard flush gun, unscrew it, fill it 3/4 of the way with flush, put it back on, hook a standard air hose to it, close the valve first, pressurize the system, and then you can flush through the inlet so it comes out the outlet on the other end. If you have pieces in the system that have holes, hoses that need to be replaced, we have a complete line of AC repair fittings. So if you have a steel line or an aluminum line that needs to be repaired, if you can't replace it, we have the fittings to do that. We have all the standard caps and Schrader valves that go in the system. We have over 20 AC O-ring assortments to fit whatever your needs are. So once you get the system back together, the next thing that you're going to want to do is put oil and dye in it. We have the PAG and the ester oils and the 134 oils to fit any AC system that you need. The different weights, the 46, 100, and 150, the ester 100. We also carry a performance additive that you can put in the system if you've got a compressor that may be making a little bit of noise, might be a little old, customer doesn't want to spend the money to replace it right now. This is an enhancement oil that actually lubricates the compressor and makes it more efficient. It's a very economical way to save a customer some money in the beginning till they do have a serious issue. If you inject dye in a system, we have 2 ways to inject it. We have a small kit that has individual caplets that you can put the hose to and inject 1/4 ounce at a time. If you're doing a lot of systems, we have it in an 8-ounce tube. An 8-ounce tube will treat 32 cars. We also have the oil by itself. You can inject just the oil. If you need an ounce, ounce and a half, 2 ounces, this will meter it while you put it in the car. There's no contamination by opening up the dye, pouring it into a container, closing it, and then injecting it that way. This goes straight from the tube into the car. We have a variety of UV lights. We have the small ones that have dial a beam. You can open it into a beam this big, close it down into about the size of a $50. We have another light. This comes in the kits. When you buy a UV kit, this light comes with it. When you want to ensure that your AC is working properly after everything's been accomplished, the components have been replaced that need to be, the O-rings have been replaced, you want to make sure everything else on the car works well. We have an AC coil cleaner. It has surfactants in it. When you spray it on an AC condenser, it will actually emulsify the bugs, the dirt, and drain off of it. You don't have to rinse it. It's a great product to clean that condenser so you make sure you've got good airflow across the top of it. It ensures that your AC is going to blow colder. For the evaporator, we have a system that you hook the tube up to it. It goes to the drain valve off of the bottom of the evaporator case. You push the button and it foams the entire evaporator case. When it does that, it has the same product as a coil cleaner. It will actually eat all the mold, the mildew, the bugs, dissolve it all and drain it out the bottom. It also comes with a freshener kit to spray in the vents, so you've got a good odor inside the car. Last but not least, we have AC heating and treatment that in the summertime when you first turn your air on, or even in the wintertime when you turn your heater on, you get that musty smell. This sprays in the vents on the inside of the car. Very light. It doesn't take a complete can. You spray about 3 seconds in each one of the vents. Let the car sit for about 15 minutes, start it up, and it's a nice lemon scent. Our AC machine, to charge it back up, your car's good to go.